Alright, so this is a brief overview of how to use Canvas for the 8th grade digital literacy class. Um, I'm getting used to the system as well, so working out the bugs myself, but this is how I intend students to use it. Um, what you'll see when you log in, and you can use these little drop-down triangles to expand and collapse course content, are what we call modules. Modules are a series of lessons and assessments designed to teach something to students that are all related around the similar sort of idea. If you look at the first module, it's the basics for this class. These are all things students must do in order to have a foundation, in order to go on and do other things successfully in this class later on in fourth quarter. You notice that when I'm looking at the site, my steps are grayed out after the second step. And the reason that is I've designed this so that students have to go through this in sequential order. So the first thing they had to do was create a website. After they did that, and then I did that on my student account and unlocked it, I now go to Intro to Code. When you click a given assignment, what you see is a lot of times written directions. In this case, there's 3 different choices of how a student can show they are proficient in this area before they're ready to move on. And I also embedded a video, and if you click play on the video, you can watch a video. Usually it's a screen capture video explaining what to do. Sometimes if the room was silent at that point, say students were studying during a study hall, I type instructions on the screen. Other times if I was making the video during my planning period, I tend to narrate the videos. So headphones are a must. When a student feels like they're ready and they're done and they're ready to complete the assignment, they click this button, Submit Assignment. And in this case, I've predefined the terms of the assignment, and the student must submit a website URL. In this case, they're posting evidence of completing their project onto the website they created in the first assignment for this module, and then sending me a link to that website URL. If you go back to the main page, you'll see that there's other modules as well. For some of the modules, I recommend students go in sequential order, but if for some reason they don't want to, say a student had a lot of experience with Photoshop, maybe they would go down to edit a photo and just see what's required for the final assignment, because this is the assignment which is scored so that a student can be complete with this module. And so this assignment would assume students know all the things that were taught in these steps up here. So unless a student knows a lot about Photoshop, they would go through these things one at a time to be able to do this one at the end. You notice it, this one, Premiere Basics, this one's entirely locked because as a prerequisite, students need to complete the Get Set Up for this class module before they can even begin this one. And so they need to complete all these before this one will unlock. And there's other modules as they go down. In this case, students can go in out of order, or they can go in sequential order for this one. As students go on and they complete modules, more modules will be created. But for right now, students can pick any module they want, and they can also go by due dates in terms of trying to prioritize what to work on first.